If you think shopping in Hanoi is expensive, wait until you see this place. Every weekend, after the sun goes down, one of Hanoi's busiest streets completely changes. The traffic slows down. The lights come on. And hundreds of small shops begin to appear. Clothes, food, electronics, souvenirs, handmade products, glasses, shoes, and almost everything you can imagine. But there is one thing that makes this market especially popular with international visitors: the prices. Some clothes here cost only $4 or $5. And if you look carefully, you can sometimes find items for $2. Or even less. So today, let's walk through Hanoi's night market and see just how cheap shopping here can actually be. Entering the market. The market is located in the heart of Hanoi's old quarter. During the day, this area looks completely different. But when night comes, the streets become a huge outdoor marketplace. There are no large shopping malls here. Instead, small stalls line both sides of the street. Some sellers have tables. Some hang their products from temporary frames. Others simply put their products on the ground. And as you walk deeper into the market, the number of people increases. You'll see local Vietnamese shoppers, tourists, families, young people, and travelers from all over the world. For many visitors, this is more than just a place to buy something. It's an experience. You can walk around, look at hundreds of different products, try some local food, and simply enjoy the atmosphere of Hanoi at night. Clothes. One of the first things you'll notice here is clothing. And the prices can be surprisingly low. Some clothes start at around $4 or $5. And during sales, you might find things for around $2. Or sometimes even cheaper. Of course, the quality and materials vary from seller to seller. So don't expect everything to be the same quality as something you'd find in an expensive shopping mall. But if you're looking for inexpensive clothes, this is definitely an interesting place to explore. And there's another important part of shopping here: bargaining. In many stalls, you can ask about the price. Sometimes the first price isn't necessarily the final price. So if you enjoy negotiating, you might have some fun here. But remember, the sellers are also trying to make a living. So bargain respectfully. Glasses and accessories. Keep walking, and you'll find another huge category of products. Glasses, sunglasses, watches, bags, jewelry, small accessories, phone accessories, and all kinds of little things that you probably didn't plan to buy, but suddenly find yourself looking at. That's one of the interesting things about markets like this. You might come here looking for one t-shirt and leave with a bag full of things you never planned to buy. And because the prices are relatively low, it's easy to think it's only a few dollars. But $5 here, $3 there, and suddenly, you've spent much more than you expected. So if you're traveling on a budget, It's probably a good idea to decide how much you want to spend before you start shopping. Souvenirs. For international tourists. The souvenir section is probably one of the most interesting parts of the market. You'll find small gifts, Vietnamese-themed products, decorations, handmade items, and things that are easy to pack into a suitcase. Instead of buying an expensive souvenir from a large tourist shop, many visitors come here looking for something small and affordable. It's also a good place to find gifts for friends or family back home. And because there are so many different stalls, you can walk around and compare prices before buying. Handmade products. Among all the mass-produced products, you can also find handmade items. These are especially interesting because they give you a different connection to Vietnam. They're not just something you buy. They can also be a small reminder of the place you visited. You'll see crafts, decorations, traditional style products, and various small items made by local sellers. Some are simple, some are more detailed, and some are surprisingly creative. If you're interested in Vietnamese culture, this is one part of the market worth slowing down for. Food. Of course. You can't have a Vietnamese night market without food. As you walk through the market, you'll start to smell it before you see it. Grilled food, fried food, sweet snacks, drinks, Vietnamese street food, and all kinds of quick bites. This is where the market becomes more than a shopping trip. You can buy something, walk around, stop for a snack, watch the people, and continue explore. But this is only one side of Hanoi after dark. When the tourists leave and the city gets quieter, another world begins. Next time, I'll take you deeper into Hanoi's nightlife and show you what really happens after dark. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.